Ben was known in the village as a hard worker, but also as the man who never smiled. He woke up every day before sunrise, fed the animals, tended the garden, and cursed under his breath about the cold, the bills, or the aching in his back. He complained about the weather when it rained and when it didn't. He believed life was hard and somehow always getting harder. "Life's unfair," he'd mutter, shaking his head as he hammered broken wood. "Good things only happen to lucky folks, not to people like me." Neighbors stopped trying to cheer him up. Even the birds seemed to sing a little quieter around his porch. But one ordinary afternoon, something extraordinary happened. Ben was heading back from the general store, a bag of flour under his arm, when he noticed a man sitting by the side of the dusty road. He was clearly not from the town. His clothes were worn, his shoes mismatched, and he carried only a tattered backpack and a walking stick. The stranger smiled warmly as Ben passed. "Beautiful day, isn't it?" Ben scoffed. "Beautiful? With this heat, the dust, and the prices going up? You must not be from around here." The stranger chuckled. "No, I'm just passing through, but I always find something beautiful wherever I go." Ben frowned. "Even with nothing in your pockets?" The stranger looked him in the eye. "Especially then." That one sentence stuck in Ben's mind like a splinter. They sat together on the edge of the road, and Ben, driven by a mix of curiosity and disbelief, asked, "How can you be so cheerful? You don't even have proper shoes." The stranger nodded, looking down at his feet. "You're right, but they've carried me across mountains, through forests. I've seen the sun rise in silence, felt kindness from strangers, and laughed with children in towns I'll never return to. My shoes are old, yes, but my heart is full." Ben said nothing. The stranger continued, "You see, life isn't about what you lack. It's about how you look at what you already have. Thoughts are seeds. You plant bitterness, you grow misery. You plant gratitude, you grow peace." Ben's chest tightened. It was the first time in years he felt seen. That night, Ben couldn't sleep. He stared at the ceiling, replaying the stranger's words in his mind. "You plant bitterness, you grow misery." Was that what he had done all these years? The next morning, something strange happened. Ben paused before cursing the burnt toast. Instead, he looked out the window and noticed how golden the morning light was. For the first time in years, he whispered, "Thank you." It felt odd, but also right. He began to change little by little. When the cow knocked over the water bucket, he laughed instead of yelling. When the rain ruined his laundry, he said, "Well, guess the plants are happy." His neighbors noticed. Even the birds came back to sing on his porch. Weeks later, the stranger returned. Ben saw him walking the same road, and this time, Ben offered him a place to stay and a warm meal. Over dinner, Ben smiled and said, "I've been planting new seeds." The stranger's eyes twinkled. "I can tell. Your garden looks brighter." You don't need riches, new shoes, or perfect days to change your life. You just need to plant a new thought. The power of positive thinking isn't about pretending life is perfect. It's about choosing to see the beauty, even in the dust. Ben's life didn't change overnight, but his heart did, and from there, everything else began to bloom. If this story touched something inside you, don't stop here. Let these simple stories remind you of the powerful truths we often forget. Watch the next one, learn, grow, and remember, your thoughts shape your world.